Yeah, and pushed Kush out just enough. Looks like they might actually be able to. Ooh, Death comes in, trying to go ahead with the cap. Kush comes in for the steal and gets away like a thief in the night.
The reason why they didn't pick that is because that Valentina's on the other side, and they can't profit off that Sicilian attack. Grants that HP for him as well, so we'll see how this comes into play as the first turtle now on the board and a possible siege.
Oh, Kush is able to pick up that lore, does find the kill on to Death Song, running for the hills, trying to get the security of his towers. In comes Kush, puts up some damage, but no worse for wear. Death does take a little bit of damage from that electrifying beat. Speaking of which, we have a lot of damage. SuperKesh actually able to find a kill onto Ashlay as Yato forced to watch it, tying up the game to 1-1 apiece.
And that's a big...
SuperKesh should be getting to a point where his stacks are starting to get up there. You want to get to a point, I want to say now we're kind of looking at like a 9-minute mark for that point where Sicilian can just start spamming. Ooh, goes in. Demonic Force. Dez has to get out with the quad shadows. Down to 10% on the Lord. Coming back into Death. Finds himself some damage to reset on the turtle. How? Finds a kill onto Kush. Shadow kill is out. Ashlay in trouble. Using that revitalize, but it's not enough. Down she goes. Dez is able to get the turtle. Yato cleans it up as Dez finds a kill onto Melon. Merciless next on the list. Yato being chased down. Is Song going to be able to secure it? SuperKesh chasing, looking for this final kill, and secures it. 4-8. Team Ego on a roll.
In contact with those skills, so you will have to watch out for him. Not to mention SuperKesh already sitting 4-0-3, highest kills of the game so far.
Oh, we do have a fist crack going out. Death looking for a little bit of an escape here as oh, in comes Dez, finds a kill onto Merciless. Shallow kill is out, dropping the rest of Vendetta dangerously low. SuperKesh is 4-0-4. Dez has 3 kills of his own. I mean, they're doing such a great job right now, especially with the 9 kills that they have, looking to secure this mid tower.
Yes, the Lord spawns in. Kush willing to test the waters again with Dez.
Yeah, and pushed Kush out just enough. Looks like they might actually be able to. Ooh, Death comes in, trying to go ahead with the cap. Kush comes in for the steal and gets away like a thief in the night.
Away.
Oh, no, and then now they're going to go ahead and put the damage on to that second tier 2 high tower, looking to try to put down this damage. Oh, Dez finds a kill onto Kush, finally starting to find the advantage in some of these plays away from the team with some of that split pushing.
One, to be able to have a lot of that magic power, as you already see both teams duking it out.
Ooh, tower is down. Merciless finds a kill on the How. Melon finds one on the Death. Team Eagle running for the hills as Melon finds another kill. Cat is down as well. It is just Dez alone against the rest of the team. Kush comes in. Dez gonna have to use that quad channels. Electrifying beats is out. Dez has nowhere to run. Looking for the 4th, using the shadow kill. He doesn't have another quad shadow, and that is a full team wipe for Vendetta.
Another team wipe now. The red carpet being rolled out, and a base crystal standing in their way with Death.
Yeah, Death coming in there now. I mean,
in today's match so far, Vendetta needing to find a way to get back to SuperKesh to shut him out.
Oh, How uses that Zaman Force, taken down very low, uses the flicker into the back line. Kush finds himself the kill. Melon finds another kill of his own, and down goes a Des. Kush gets taken down, but Melon is on a roll right now. 6-1-6, putting the kill lead 13-11.
SuperKesh all by himself on this amazing Sicilian, which would have been possibly an MVP. Going in for the close.
Oh, damage is done onto him. The Frighten is on. Ashlay goes into the back line, and Kesh, even Kesh, not able to withstand the 5-man assault on his base. Vendetta with a game.
Mistakes was very costly. A very, I would say, even game almost in terms of kills. But going up against Vendetta. Vendetta up 1-0. If you leave it there, you better watch your plate. And right now, both sides fighting it out. Bloody Hunt.
Yeah, lands on the song. Onto that. Matilda is trying to blast himself away. Gets caught up by Yato. In comes Nathzz, looking for the shadow kill. 3 members in there to split up the damage. Nathzz has to find himself a quad shadow to escape. Death in the enemy territory. Vendetta right now is not letting up. Kush goes deep into there, looking for the electrifying beats. Finds the kill onto Nathzz. We do have a circling ego avatar. The Guardian slams down, lands onto Merciless, who's still using those abilities. Song gets caught by a hook, and Yato finishes the job on the back end. Suppression onto How. 3 members of Vendetta looking to find the kill there, and a big hook lands onto Death right now, who I want to say T is on fire when it comes to those hooks.
Yeah, he got a one-way ticket back to the lobby right there with that kill.
Possibly like about a 100% activity here when it comes to a lot of these fights. Song in here on the front line trying to ward off Merciless, who's just doing such a great job trying to create that distance. Now Lord down to about 50%, 20%, and a clean take by Kush. In comes the Sanguine Claws. Merciless dives into the back line. Death able to find a kill onto T. Song is down as well. Melon on fire, taking down 2 members. It is now a 3-6 game in favor of Vendetta. It's gonna feed him on that Esmeralda. Oh, a nice little torn apart memories there. Catches 1. Death is next on the list. Melon finding 2 more kills at bottom.
Yeah, we'll lose that tier 2. Melon able to claim turret. How will respond back, finding one of his own on the top side, but stripped down to their inhibitor for the bot play. Kush need to get away.
Shadow kill comes out. Kush dives into his teammates so that the damage spreads to everybody, negating some of it from himself. Melon in a little bit of trouble, trying to put some damage onto this tower. Death comes in. Is it going to be enough? You can see on the backside, Merciless looking to get an escape, but gets taken down by Death. They are able to finally put Merciless down, but there's no more ultimates left on the side of Team Ego.
Start to have a heavy impact.
Yeah, the problem here is they're waiting too long at some of these engagements. They're not going to be able to find an engagement that's going to favor them. Melon coming in, finds a kill as Merciless finds one of his own. Kills all around for Vendetta. 3 down on the side of Team Ego. They just lingered too long at bottom lane without minions, and that's the unfortunate thing. Like, especially when you're this far behind, you don't want engagements, you don't want team fights, you want to try to push the lane and leave. And unfortunately for Team Ego, they lingered a little bit too long. Dez might be in a little bit of trouble here. Gets caught, and Shadow kill is out. Is he gonna be able to get away? Yato's right there to find the kill.
Man, folding him like a napkin at a dinner table. What a play over there from Vendetta. Melon able to take the tier 2 turret and the iron hook.
Oh man, T has been surgical when it comes to these iron hooks, landing the damage there. We talked about it. Melon finds a kill onto Kesh. Death might be next on the list. Has his revitalize. How comes in, trying to put some damage, gets caught by Merciless. And this is what we were talking about. That Esmeralda counter is doing work to Team Ego. 2020, we're sitting at the casting table, so it probably wasn't as easy of a decision. But I mean, who knew that Merciless would be having such a great game? 3-1-7 right now, helping Melon to get some of those opportunities. He needs to be at 7-0-3. Now pushing their way in. The 2 high ground towers are down. Minions forcing their way down at bottom. Death doing the best he can to try to tank out this front roll. But I feel like we're just 1 hook away from watching this thing flip on us. More damage up at the top. All high grounds are down right now. The core is exposed. Minions coming. Hook lands. Big suppression. Kush gets caught. Yato puts him down. AOG is out to get Yato out of harm's way. Death tries to go in. Merciless finds a kill onto Song. Death is down. It's just How and Dez. Is it going to be enough? Can they clear this out? They're looking for the opportunity. Get another kill. Dez is not long for this world, and this is going to be a clean sweep for Vendetta.
They waited, they planned, and they executed. Vendetta able to move on forward in the final series, claiming a spot in the top 4, shutting down Team Ego.
Yeah, a great game there for Vendetta. The counters were out there. A great job when it came merciless with the great pick of the Esmeralda. We talked about it as soon as we saw the Harith, as soon as we saw the Matilda. I would love to say it came from my own knowledge of the game, but we saw this in an earlier series here where Matilda and Harith were picked up very quickly, and unfortunately, it was countered out very quickly by the Esmeralda.